So we're going to start in mountain pose today. So just coming to the tops of your mats. Feet can be together or walking distance apart. Just come to the top of your mat. Take a deep cleansing breath. Elongate the spine. Ground down through all four corners of your feet. Send those tree roots down into the earth. And if you feel anything extra in your body, all that, you can do like a quick energy shaking session as we talked about in our element of fire. Shake your body, dance around for a minute, but then coming into mountain pose. So really send down anything else that no longer serves you. Elongate the spine, kind of tuck the pelvis in a little. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. That jaw lock, you're going to make sure that your jaw is parallel to the floor, and a nice natural curve in the neck. So now grounding through the feet, strong core, lift up through the rib cage, opening the heart, and then you're going to lift up and shoot the energy through the crown of your head. So you're really feeling grounded, centered, and connected. Be that pillar of light. Feel yourself, even like your bamboo, hollow on the inside where your spirit resides, and just allow yourself to breathe deeply. Come to center. Take a few deep cleansing breaths now and scan your body. Notice what you need to notice. See what you need to see without judgment. If you feel like there's any hot spots in your body that need a little extra healing, send your breath there. Even visualizing your breath as healing light energy, sending a little extra healing to those areas of your body. And now gently opening your eyes. And let's do a sun breath. So we're going to inhale, arms out and up, back bend here if you choose. Swan dive, fold forward, lower down. Knees can be bent or straight here, your choice. And allow your head to hang loose. Take ragdoll, hand to opposite elbow. Maybe rock a little side to side. Nodding head yes and no. Release the tension. Let it all roll off your back. Lower your hands down to the mat. Come up halfway. Spine is straight here. So if you can't keep it straight with hands on the mat, take your hands or fingers to your shins. Lower back down, fold forward. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Arms out all the way up. Palms together, down for Namaste. Take a breath. So now let's inhale, arms out and up. Bend your knees, sit back, chair. You should be able to see your toes. Inhale, straighten, elongate mountain. Exhale, lower down, chair pose. Shift the weight into the heels of your feet so you're safe for those knees. Inhale, arms out and up. Stay here, chair pose. Tuck the pelvis if you feel like there's any strain in that lower back. Make sure you're listening to your body. See your toes. And if you still have any strain in the lower back, then lower your arms, and that will ease the tension even more in that lower back area. Now let's inhale up, elongate, upward salute, palms together, down to your heart, sit back again, chair pose, hands to heart. And let's twist. So right shoulder to left thigh. Keep those knees parallel to each other. Gaze out or up. And we're going to come back to center. Inhale. Exhale, lower down, other side. Left elbow kind of hooks over that right thigh. Gaze out or up. Inhale back to center. Exhale, float down. Do that again. Inhale. Exhale. Now inhale. Hold your right elbow over that left thigh now. Chair, revolve. We're going to do our revolve chair and hold here for about 3 to 5 breaths. Breathe. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale. Chair. Other side, left elbow over right side. As always, modify where you need to, ease off. Make a fist with your bottom hand and press the palm of the top hand into the fist instead if you have wrist issues. Take another 2 or 3 breaths here, long, slow cleansing breaths. Making your way back to center. Inhale. Exhale. And now let's inhale up, back bend, swan dive, fold forward. Inhale halfway. Exhale, left foot comes out behind you, runner's lunge. Make sure that front knee's over your ankle so you have a 90-degree angle there. So it never goes beyond the ankle. Spine is straight, thinking heavy hips, high heart. Lower the back knee down on the mat. Inhale, reach arms all the way up. And maybe as you do this, you can sink this hip down even more, opening up your hip flexor. Relax the shoulders as you reach tall. So option here, you can stay right here in your low lunge or curl the back toes under, come up high lunge, breathe. And release the arms, hands back down to the top of the mat. Step back, plank pose. Hips are low, straight line from head to heels, belly in. Lower knees down, slide back, child's pose. Scoop forward, chin first towards your hands, chest, then hips come down last. Low cobra. Hands are under your shoulders. Lift the chest up, navel still on the mat, elbows are in. See if you can test that navel on the mat and lift the hands up. Breathe. That pretend orange on the back of your neck, so you're elongating the neck. Lower back down, curl the toes under, press back and up, down dog. Our first down dog. Walk the dog out, bending one knee and then the other. Your head is hanging loose. There's no tension in the neck here. It's a nice inverted V. You're feeling that energy line, lifting your tailbone up higher and higher to the sky. Pause, down dog. So your heart wants to reach your thighs. Heels want to reach the floor. They might not reach the floor, but that's okay. You're just having that intention and feeling a beautiful stretch here. We're going to go to the other side, so let's take that left foot forward in between our hands, runner's lunge. So grab it, push it, pull it, however you get it up there so that the ankle is under that knee. Relax the shoulders, spine is straight. Lower the back knee down, reach arms up, low lunge. Maybe you can sink your pelvis down more, opening up and stretching that hip flexor even more deeply. And that's just a flexibility thing. Honor your body. Listen to the wisdom of your body. Hands come back down to the top of the mat. Curl the back toes under. Let's bring the back foot up to meet the front. Lower down, fold forward. Reverse swan dive, arms out, all the way up. Palms together, down to your heart. Take a breath. So now let's inhale, back bend, swan dive, fold forward. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, step or jump back. If you're jumping, elbows are bent, save on the joints. You prepare for that chaturanga. And then we can stay with modified chaturanga, lowering knees down first. Or you can keep them lifted if you're feeling energized. Bending the elbows in towards the rib cage, lower all the way down, hover, and scoop forward onto the tops of your feet, your thighs, your knees for an up dog. Curl the toes under, press back, down dog. Now, when we go into our up dogs, you can always modify and stay with that low cobra if you'd like. Inhale, left leg all the way up. Down dog splits. So this is as high as works for you. It can be hip height. It can be higher. Hip opener, flex your foot, bend this knee, got it up and over, stack your hips. Try to keep the shoulders parallel to the floor. Breathe. Square the hips, left foot forward, runner's lunge. Turn your back foot flat, angle it towards the top corner of your mat. Reach up, warrior one. So in warrior one, you want to make sure the hips are facing forward, like two headlights shining forward, and that front knee is on off to the side. It's nice and centered over the knee or a little behind the knee, but never beyond the knee. And you're reaching tall. Relax the shoulders down, but reach the arms up nice and tall. Fists of fire, make fists with your hands. Inhale, exhale. This can be fast or slow, your choice. One more time. So reach up. If you're going fast, you can do equal inhales and exhales through the nose for a little breath of fire, detoxing for the body. So now warrior one, palms together, down to your heart, down to the mat. Step back. Take your vinyasa, chaturanga or modified, lower down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg to the sky, down dog, splits. Beautiful stretch for both of the legs. I love this stretch. Hip opener, flex your foot, bend the knee, got it up and over. Stack your hips and take a breath. Square the hips, right foot forward, runner's lunge. Turn your back foot flat, angle it towards the top corner of your mat. Reach up, warrior one, other side. Mindful of those hips facing forward. Now, if you have any knee issues, you just feel like you need to, you can angle the hips a little more. It is more of a challenge to face them forward, but be mindful of your knee. Modify when you need to. This is your class. And then just feel the energy rising up through all four corners of your feet that are grounded down in the mat, not gripping with the toes. And that energy just rises up through your whole body, so you find that warrior within. And let's do fists of fire. Make fists with your hands. Inhale, exhale. So now inhale, reach tall. Palms together, down to your heart, down to the mat. Step back, chaturanga, lower. Inhale up, exhale, down dog. Let's keep it flowing. Inhale, right leg to the sky, down dog split, or left leg. So sorry, that's left leg. We want to be balanced here. We are going to do both sides. So let's take left foot forward. Grounding your back foot down once again for warrior one. We're going to rise up. Bring hands behind you, interlace fingers or thumbs, open the heart. Inhale, extend the spine, hinge at the hips, and bring that front left shoulder towards the inside of that bent leg as you lower down to your level. Now your hands can stay on the lower back or come up and away for that beautiful deeper stretch. Breathe. 2 or 3 more cleansing breaths. When you're ready, slowly release. Rise up, palms together, down to your heart, down to the mat. Step back, chaturanga. Inhaling up, exhaling down dog. Inhale, right leg all the way up as high as it will go for you. Each time you do down dog splits, it might go a little higher. And let's take that right foot forward, runner's lunge. Turning your back foot flat, reach up, warrior one, other side. Release your hands down behind you. Fingers or thumbs are coming together. Elongate the spine, open the heart. Inhale, exhale, humble warrior. Right shoulder towards the inside of the bent leg. Crown of the head is either facing the mat or you're looking at the mat. Feel that beautiful stretch and breathe into that front thigh, doing a little extra strength work as you hold. Use your prana, life force energy to hold these poses longer and come into and out of them with more ease and more grace. Slowly, when you're ready, release. Rise up, palms together, down to your heart, down to the mat. Step back, chaturanga. Inhaling up, exhale, down dog. Come high to the toes, lift the heels up away from the mat. Bend your knees. Gaze towards your hands, step up or jump up. Fold forward. Inhale, reverse swan dive, arms out, all the way up, palms together, down to your heart. Take a breath. And now let's inhale, back bend, swan dive. Inhaling up, exhale, step or jump back, plank, chaturanga. Inhale, rise, exhale, down dog. Left leg to the sky, high Coco, kitty Coco. Left foot forward, runner's lunge. Time to pet the kitty. Both feet are facing forward. There's space between your feet. maybe even 2 fists worth of space to make sure you have that space. We're not on a tightrope. It's harder to balance. We're going to come up into a crescent pose. So stay on the ball of that back foot. Reach up. Crescent. Sink down as low as you can for you. Palms together, down to your heart. We're going to take right elbow, hook it over left thigh. When you do this, modify if you need to by lowering the back knee down. If you have wrist issues, a fist with your bottom hand. Breathe. Making your way back to center. Inhale. Exhale down. Step back. Chaturanga. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg all the way up. Breathe. Right foot forward. Winner's lunge. Reach up. High lunge. Palms together, down to your heart. Left elbow hooks over right thigh. Press into the palms of your hands, gaze out or up. Modify where you need to. Making your way back to center. Inhale up, back down. Step back. Chaturanga, lower. Inhale, rise. Exhale, down dog. Take a few breaths here. Drink your breath in down dog. Feel the energy rising up through your hands, through your arms, your head, neck, chest, and heart, through all the way, through your torso and hips, down your thighs, legs, out your feet. When you're ready, bend your knees, gaze toward your hands, step up or jump up, fold forward. Inhale, reverse swan dive, arms out, all the way up, palms together, down to your heart. Take a breath. From mountain pose, let's step right foot back about 3 to 3.5 feet. Both feet can face forward, or you can turn the back foot a little at an angle. You can step wider if you feel like you need that extra space. We're coming into pyramid pose. Have blocks at the front foot in case you need them, one on either side of your front foot. We're going to inhale, arms out and up. Hinging at the hips, reach as far forward as you can, and then all the way down. Holding onto your blocks, the mat, or your hands can be on your shin or your thighs. Lower down to your level. Inhale, extend the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale. Exhale. Stay here and breathe. It's not about going low. It's about feeling the stretch deep in your body. If it feels good, turn the fingers out behind you. Walk the hands back further to deepen the fold, deepen the stretch in that front leg. Taking your hands back up. Now, with a block or no block, take that right hand to the outside of your front foot. Inside is a little easier, or outside, on the block or on the mat. Take your left hand to your left hip. Begin to spin your heart open out. Revolve pyramid or revolve triangle. And now as you're opening, your spine is straight, you're twisting. This intensifies the stretch in that front leg. If it feels good, left arm can reach up. 2 more breaths. And making your way back to center. Inhale, exhale. Bend the front knee. We're going to come into standing splits. So lift the back leg up. It can start with hip height, or see if you can lift it up higher and higher, and then straighten that front leg more and more. The balancing leg will straighten, but never lock the knee. As you lower the upper body down, the back leg can lift up higher. Go to your level Everybody's going to be different here. It's not about looking perfect, just feeling the beautiful stretch with proper alignment in your body. Let's pulse a few times. Bring the knees together, bending them. In. Inhale out. Exhale in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale one more time. Inhale, open. Exhale. Bring the feet together. Bend your knees. Wrap your hands around the legs. Maybe around the spine a little. Breathe. And release. Round your spine all the way up. Mountain pose. Elongate the spine, relax the shoulders, take a breath. Step left foot out behind you, 3 to 3.5 feet. Pyramid pose for the other side. Blocks are nearby if you need them. Inhale, arms out and up. Elongate the spine, reach as far forward as you can. Reach, 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 reach. And lower. Spine is straight. Hands are on the mat, blocks, shin, or your thigh, whatever feels right for you. Inhale, extend. Exhale, surrender. Inhale, elongate the spine. Exhale, deepen. One more time, just like that. Inhale, open. Exhale, fold. Breathe. Turn the fingers out behind us. Walk the hands further back if it's accessible. Just an extra addition to deepen your pyramid pose. Deep breath, spine is straight. Taking your hands back, we're going to try for a revolved pyramid or revolved triangle. So take the left hand to the outside, inside or outside of the front foot. Right hand to your hip, spine is straight, and begin to open the heart to the right, gazing out to the right or all the way up towards the sky if it's accessible. Breathing deeply, sending your breath to where you're feeling that stretch and challenge points in your body. Twists are so healing and beautiful for the body. And let's come back to center. Hands on either side of your front foot. Bend the front knee. And now we'll do a standing split. So we're going to lift the back leg up. You can start with hip height. Lower the upper body down. Lift the back leg up. Lower, lift. And then you see if you can work towards eventually straightening that leg. And breathe. When you're ready, bend your knees and bring them together. Inhale, open. Exhale, in. A few times. Just beautiful. It also brings a little extra work bring the feet together into your glutes. There, bending your knees. Wrap your hands around your legs, around your spine a little. And relax. Breathe. Release your hands down, around your spine, roll all the way up. Take a breath, inhale, arms out and up, palms together down to your heart. So we're going to take our feet as wide as the mat, turn the toes out, so almost as wide as the mat. Nice wide stance, a little wider than your hips. Inhale, arms out and up. Move your hands, interlace your fingers, point the index fingers to the sky. Now take them out shoulder height. So Charlie's Angel Mudra. Bend your knees, lower down, squat. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, exhale. Your knee, both of your knees are facing where your second and third toes are, so be safe. Last time. Stay down, stay low. Hold here. Hands can come to your heart. And then what I like to do here is to just use my elbows and press to the inner thighs to open them up. You can if you'd like. In your squat, if this is too low, you can come up higher, stay higher, challenges the strength in the legs more. If you, wherever you are, we're just going to do that beautiful root lock. So lift the pelvic floor up, squeeze the rectum, the sex organs, shoot the Kundalini energy up the spine. And enjoy that energy as you breathe deeply for about 3 more cleansing breaths. And release. So we're going to come into crow pose because we're almost there, right? Fingers wide and strong. Hands, the wrists will be shoulder distance apart. So when you lean forward, the elbow will stack over the wrist. We like to stack our joints. So fingers wide. And then the goal here is to get that front part of your knee, your shin, up here on the back of your upper arm, and then eventually up towards that crevice in your armpit. So now, just work with lifting the knees up to there. And in crow pose, begin to lift the hips up a little. If you lift them up really high, that's called adventure pose. It's more challenging. So listen to your body. This is all about strength in the arms and the core. So now, this could be your pose. This could be it. Or you're leaning forward, making sure when you lift the hips, adjust the legs so they feel right and supported on the back of your upper arms. The knees, the shins. And then as you lean forward, you're going to look where you're going. Have the intention of where you're going by gazing there. Have a blanket if you feel like you're going to fall forward, but have the intention that that's not going to happen. And you're gazing forward, so you're not lowering the head, which will change your balance and make it harder anyway. And then eventually work with lifting one foot and maybe both. And then again, you're stacking elbows over wrists eventually. Maybe they come at an angle as you're working with arm strength, and maybe you can only hold it for a second. And then you come out, you play with it a little more, adjust yourself, and come back in. Squeeze the inner thighs together when you come into the fullness of this pose. Breathe. As you're ready, we're going to slowly lower all the way back down. And then just back of your palms are on the mat. And then you can bend your elbows to feel a little counter stretch for the wrists. And here's something beautiful to do. So just coming onto your knees. So have your fingers facing your toes. Now you're on your palms, the inside of your palms. Fingers are facing the toes. Lean back and slowly, very slowly begin to, bending at the wrists, peel your hands. Then the bottom part of your fingers, the knuckles, and soon the fingertips. Now do the same thing, back of the palms and lean back. Slowly feel this. This is great for wrist issues, arthritis, carpal tunnel. And ease off and just roll out the wrist if you still feel like you have some sore wrist issues. So, easy seat pose. From here, right hand out behind you, left hand to right. Inhale, extend the spine. Exhale, open heart out. So you're gazing out to the right or over your shoulder behind you. Make your way back to center. Go to the other side. Right hand to the left knee. Open your heart to the left. Gaze out or over your shoulder. And let's come back to center. Take a little side bend here. Left arm up and over. Keep the heart open. Gaze up. And other side. And back to center. Inhale, arms out and up, folding forward, lower the head. Let's walk the hands all the way back in. Inhale, arms out and up, palms together, down to your heart. May the universe be filled with peace and joy, love and light. May you always know the peace that dwells within. Namaste. That's a beautiful shorter yoga sequence when you just don't have any time. But if you do have time for Shavasana, pause and just finish in a nice 5 to 12-minute Shavasana, lying on your back and allowing your arms to just relax at your sides and enjoy a nice, deep, long meditation.